What if I told you that the same programming language used to build Instagram and Netflix is also the secret weapon behind some of the most powerful hacking tools in cybersecurity? I'm Mohammed Izaz Haider, a junior security engineer and founder of the Pentrix. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why Python has become the #1 language for ethical hackers, penetration testers, and security professionals worldwide. By the end of this guide, you'll understand not just why Python dominates cybersecurity, but how you can start building your own security tools, even if you're a complete beginner. So if you're serious about breaking into cybersecurity or you want to level up your hacking skills, this is the video you need to watch. Let's dive in. Python for cybersecurity, your secret weapon, from security scripts to ethical hacking tools. So why does Python dominate cybersecurity? There are 4 major reasons. First, it's incredibly easy to learn. Python has a readable syntax that's beginner-friendly. You can prototype security tools faster than any other language. Second, powerful libraries. Python has libraries for everything: Scapy for packet manipulation, requests for web testing, beautiful soup for scraping, cryptography for encryption. The ecosystem is massive. Third, it's the automation king. You know those repetitive security tasks that take hours? Python can automate them in minutes. Fourth, it's the industry standard. Penetration testers use it, security researchers use it, SOC analysts use it. If you want to work in cybersecurity, you need to know Python. Bottom line, Python plus security equals career superpower. Now let's talk about what you can actually build with Python. These are real tools that professionals use every day. Port scanners to discover open ports and services, phishing analyzers that detect malicious emails, password tools like crackers and strength checkers, OSINT tools to gather intelligence from public sources, security automation scripts, and log analyzers that can parse thousands of logs in seconds. Most of these tools can be built in under 50 lines of code. Now you might be wondering, what about other programming languages? Every language has its place. C and C++? Great for exploit development. Bash? Perfect for system administration. JavaScript? Essential for web application testing. But Python is the Swiss Army knife. It's fast to write, easy to debug, and powerful enough for almost everything. If you only learn one language for cybersecurity, make it Python. Let's talk about the essential security libraries. These 6 libraries will cover 90% of your needs. Scapy for packet manipulation. Pip install Scapy. Requests for HTTP testing. Pip install requests. Cryptography for encryption and hashing. Pip install Cryptography. Beautiful soup for web scraping. Pip install Beautiful soup 4. Paramiko for SSH automation. Pip install Paramiko. Python Nmap for network discovery. Pip install Python-Nmap. These libraries are free, open source, and used by security professionals worldwide. All right, now for the fun part. Let's build an actual port scanner in just 20 lines of Python code. We import the socket library. Then we define a function called check_port that takes an IP address and a port number. We create a socket connection, set a 1-second timeout, and attempt to connect. If the connection succeeds, the port is open. Then we close the socket. Finally, we loop through common ports like 21 for FTP, 22 for SSH, 80 for HTTP, 443 for HTTPS, and 8080. This checks if those ports are open on a target machine. It uses Python's built-in socket library, has a 1-second timeout per port, and it's beginner-friendly. 20 lines of code, and you've built a functional security tool. Let's look at another example, a password strength checker. We import the RE module for regular expressions. Then we define a function that scores a password based on 5 criteria. Does it have at least 8 characters, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, special characters? For each criterion it meets, we add 1 point. If the score is 4 or higher, we return strong, otherwise weak. Where would you use this? User registration validation, security audits, password policy enforcement. Here's a scenario. You need to analyze 10,000 authentication logs to find failed login attempts. The manual way? Open the file, search for failed, copy to Excel, count by hand. That's over 2 hours. The Python way? Write a 15-line script. It uses regex pattern matching, automatically counts by IP address, and generates a report. Time? 30 seconds. This is why automation is critical in cybersecurity. Manual work doesn't scale. Advanced topics. Let's talk about OSINT, which stands for Open Source Intelligence. This is gathering publicly available information for security purposes. With Python, you can check if email addresses have been compromised using the Have I Been Pwned API. You can discover hidden subdomains using DNS queries. You can scrape social media for employee information during penetration testing. Important warning, only scan targets you have explicit permission to test. Unauthorized scanning is illegal and unethical. Always get written permission. Now let's level up with Scapy, one of the most powerful Python libraries for network security. Scapy lets you craft custom packets and analyze network traffic at a level even more powerful than Nmap. We create an ARP request packet targeting an entire subnet. We create an Ethernet frame with a broadcast address, combine it with the ARP packet, and send it across the network. The result? A list of every active device on the network, including their IP addresses and MAC addresses. This is network mapping in action. For password hashing, we use Python's hashlib library. We take a password, encode it, and hash it with SHA-256. Always store hashed passwords, never plain text. For file encryption, we use the Cryptography library with Fernet symmetric encryption. We generate a key, create a cipher object, and encrypt data. Critical warning: never hard-code encryption keys in your source code. Some of the most famous security tools in the world are built with Python, Nmap, Nikto, Spiderfoot, SET, WFuzz, Impacket, all Python, all open source. So how do you actually learn Python for cybersecurity? Here's your roadmap. Phase 1, learn Python basics, 2 to 4 weeks. Focus on variables, loops, functions, and file input-output. Phase 2, master essential libraries, 2 to 3 weeks. Learn requests, beautiful soup, socket, and regex. Phase 3, build security scripts, 4 to 6 weeks. Build a port scanner, a log analyzer, and password tools. Phase 4, learn security libraries, 4 to 6 weeks. Dive into Scapy, Cryptography, and Paramiko. Phase 5, build portfolio projects. This is ongoing. Build an OSINT tool, a vulnerability scanner, or CTF automation scripts. Timeline, 3 to 4 months to develop job-ready Python security skills. Let's recap the 6 key takeaways. 1. Python is the #1 language for security automation. 2. You can build powerful tools in under 50 lines of code. 3. Libraries like Scapy make advanced hacking accessible. 4. Automation saves hours of manual work. 5. Major security tools are built with Python. 6. Start building projects today. You learn by doing. Remember, the best penetration testers are ALS programmers. So there you have it. Python for cybersecurity, your secret weapon. If you found this valuable, subscribe to the Pen Tricks channel. Want the complete PDF version with all the code examples? Link in the description below. I'm Mohammed Izaz Haider, a junior DevSecOps and security engineer. Connect with me on LinkedIn, check out my GitHub, or visit the Pen Tricks website. Remember, Python plus cybersecurity equals an unstoppable combination. Start coding your security future today. Thanks for watching. Stay secure.